Hello and welcome to the recap of episode 47-48 of Arafta. On the rooftop, Merchant kept asking Atesh whether he was jealous, but he continued to deny it. Eventually, she confronted him directly, telling him that whenever Nazir was involved, he stopped listening to reason, even his own. She made it clear that she would never accept a gift from Nazir and revealed that the bracelet was actually meant for Dimet. Before walking away, she asked Atesh if he felt any shame for the accusation he had made against her. Both of them returned to their office rooms. Later, Dimet stopped by and mentioned she would be going to a concert with Burak. Merchant was genuinely happy for her. Atesh noticed Merchant smiling, but that moment didn't last long. Nazir entered soon after, instantly triggering Atesh's anger. Nazir clearly enjoyed provoking him. Merchant observed everything quietly. Atesh's anger, his expressions, all of it. Atesh walked away after remembering Merchant's words. "Are you jealous?" Later, Nazir, Dimet and Merchant waited near the elevator, while Atesh and Shimal stood by for the next one. Dimet thanked her brother for the bracelet, and when Atesh saw it, guilt washed over him. Merchant kept giving him the death stare, long enough for him to finally look away. Jamal, meanwhile, seemed to enjoy the tension far too much. Merchant later had an intense confrontation with Asle, whose stance clearly got under her skin. Atesh stepped in to stop Asle before things escalated. Not long after, Haidar approached Merchant and asked her to support his father in the ongoing conflict instead of Atesh. Merchant firmly refused, reminding him of the kidnapping incident and making it clear she would never stand on his side. Atesh returned to his secret chamber, and the mama snake appeared and once again filled his head with thoughts of revenge, urging him to stay away from Merchant so he could focus on his plans. In the end, Atesh made the painful decision to send Merchant away to London. He arranged everything and called her to hand over the tickets. Merchant broke down in tears. Neither of them said the words out loud, but both silently admitted their feelings in their hearts. Merchant begged him to explain why he was doing this to her. She couldn't leave her home, her family, and him, though she never said that part aloud. Atesh responded coldly, telling her that if she refused to go, he would terminate the contract and she would end up staying married to him forever. Struggling to hide his tears, Atesh kept speaking harshly. Merchant left devastated. Jamal tried to reason with Atesh, urging him to reconsider, but Atesh pretended to be confident, even thought that this expression betrayed him. When Mama Snake later came to ask about dinner, Atesh walked away, and Jamal admitted he had lost his appetite. Mama Snake later informed Asle about Merchant's departure to London. Asle was saddened, realizing that Atesh was sending Merchant away precisely because he had real feelings for her. Merchant went to her parents, who approved her decision. They feared that refusing would break the contract and result in financial loss. Merchant was heartbroken, realizing that money seemed to matter more to her parents than her feelings. She confronted Atesh once more. This time, he deliberately provoked her, claiming she didn't want to leave because of Nazir, and adding that he wouldn't allow Nazir anywhere near London. Merchant nearly slapped him again, but he stopped her. She was completely shattered. Meanwhile, Nazir handed over his company to Haidar, explaining he had a plan for Atesh but needed funds to carry it out. When Asle told Nazir about Merchant's move to London, he was pleased. Asle mocked him, calling him clueless, insisting that distance would only bring Merchant and Atesh closer, something only she seemed to understand. Jamal continued trying to stop Atesh, warning him that he would never be able to bear the separation and would regret letting Merchant go. Atesh hesitated. Then Merchant received a call from the USA about the project. She went to Atesh's offices, where he sat alone, lost in thought, holding a plane ticket. They both worked late into the night and eventually fell asleep in each other's arms, a moment Asle witnessed in the morning. Finally, Merchant made her decision. She went to Atesh to tell him. Deep down, he hoped she would refuse, but instead, she accepted the offer. Will she leave Atesh? Will Atesh stop her? Will they confess their love in episode 50? We will see. Bye-bye.